So, 140.6. In 6 weeks, I've lost just over 8 kilos. Yeah, just over 8 kilos, which is more than a kilo a week. This is more than I expected. I would have been happy with half a kilo a week. As I've said before, it comes on slow. It needs to come off slow. But I like the fact it's coming off. That's the most important thing. So I've just been for a walk. It is the day after weigh-in day. I do weigh myself in religiously on a Sunday. But yeah, it is Monday today. I've just been for a walk. As you know, I walked last week. I walked a couple of days in a row and I ended up with a sore knee. So what I'm doing is walking every second day now. And when I first started, I could only go basically up and down my street twice. Today I did it 3 times. So I'm pretty proud of that. I've gotten myself over that 2 up and down hump and on to the next one. Yeah, 3 times. I live dead centre in the street, so that's why it's a half one way, half the other way. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll start swimming, which of course will be absolutely fantastic because I love to swim, and I'll be doing it in the middle of the day when there's no one around, so no one will see me and I won't feel like I'm being judged, because that's one of the hardest things as a bigger person. You get judged. And it's not fair. It's not fair that big people are judged as being lazy because they're big. I'm not lazy. Okay? I have depression. I have anxiety. And whenever I have a hormonal change, my metabolic rate drops. My thyroid function drops. And that's when I put on the weight. So you can imagine how much I put on during pregnancy. But the fact is, people who are larger, if you judge them and make comments like, oh, you're fat, you're lazy, you know what you do? You generally set them into a depression spiral, because they've heard that for a long, long time. I've heard it ever since I was 12, and it came from my mum. She was always telling me I was fat. She was always telling me I had to go on a diet. And of course, you go on a diet, you know, you get put on a diet when you don't want to be on one, and you're going to rebel. And that's what I did. You know, it got to the point my parents would literally lock the cupboards up. I found a way around it, but they would lock them up because they thought that was the only way of stopping me eating. Well, actually, no, giving me some moral support, yeah, that would have probably done a hell of a lot better. But what can I say? I'm 53 years old and I'm doing it now. I've tried it quite a few times. I've lost bits and pieces over the years. This is not the heaviest I've been. I have actually been over 160 kilos. So I've started off, you know, more than 10 kilos less than my 10 kilos less than my heaviest. So, you know, I'm starting in a bad place, yes. I could have been starting in worse, but I'm doing it. I'm doing it mainly for me because I want to be healthier. You know, I have health issues, and so I want to be healthier. I want to be able to walk around without getting tired, without getting a sore back, without getting sore knees, sore ankles, everything hurts because I'm carrying so much weight. But I know to do it, I've got to drop the weight. So I'm mainly doing it for me. But I'm also doing it for my bestie, because I don't want her photos to look terrible. Who wants to look terrible in photos? No one. And I know I don't look good at this weight. So hey, let's drop it. Let's get rid of some of that weight. I know I'll look better. I'm not going to be down to my goal weight. I know that. But I'd like to see if I can get under 100. At the rate I'm going, I should be able to make it. If I keep going the way I'm going, this time next week I should be under 140. If I keep going the way I'm going. I only have to lose 700 grams to get under 140 kilos. So fingers crossed that's where I can get to. And then smash it out, keep going, and let's see how low I can get by the end of the year.